Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Passioknit Kelsie and welcome to this very passionate vlog. In my last vlog, I brought in the rest of the stuff that was in my living room, kitchen area into my room, set it on the floor so that we can go through it and decide where all of this stuff should go, in my room, not in my room, donated, wherever else. And I'm gonna be honest, it's been like a couple days. This pile has been staring at me. I am not feeling extremely motivated to do it, but it needs to be done because I am so craving just like a fully functional and enjoyable workspace craft area so that I can actually get some work done. I've been making things, doing a little bit of work obviously, but I haven't really been spending time in my office like I normally do. I pretty much am only in here to like film these videos and edit these videos on my computer, but the rest of my time I've been spending throughout the rest of my house, still unpacking. Anytime I've been crocheting stuff, it's usually just been like at nighttime on my couch, because like that's pretty much my free time right now. But anyway, I want to get started. Here's all the stuff. Just a big pile in the middle of the floor. Honestly, I am thinking right now that the majority of this stuff, I'm not gonna know exactly what to do with it. But hopefully we can figure some stuff out. Oh, previously I was talking about using like a silverware sorter in my office drawers as a way to like kind of sort my crochet hooks and my double pointed knitting needles and stuff. So I got online, I was looking around at silverware holders and I actually stumbled upon these, which we will open right now. So these are not exactly silverware, a silverware tray, but they were marketed as makeup organizers. So I got a 6-pack. I like them because they're clear and they're stackable if, you know, you want to stack them for whatever reason, or you can just lay them down side by side. They need to be wiped down, but then I can put them in my drawer and we can use them for organizing. They just have like little fibers of cardboard all over them from the packaging. Going through this stuff is going to be a much quicker process if I don't stop and show you everything. I'm going to do a bit of organizing, a bit of like this goes here, that goes there, making little piles. Obviously I'll show you guys loading up my drawers because that's fun. It's very organizy, and kind of just like at the end, I guess, it is looking much better in here, okay? I organized some of my drawers, as you guys saw. I've taken out most of the stuff on the floor. Now we're just back to a little pile of yarn plus this stuff. And that is stuff that I am not exactly sure what I want to do with right now. I might move it to my guest room, but in reality I should probably go through it. Over here, I made myself a little book corner on this shelf. This is full of embroidery floss and needles and zippers and whatnot, and this has other stuff in it like my hot glue gun and glue sticks and all that stuff. All of these bags, all of this are whips, which we're gonna go through in another video, but a lot of that pile was whips actually. I also found this stuff, which was my big bags for packing, and this, which is tissue paper, just in case I need it, so I put them there because I don't use those as often. If you guys remember, over here I had a big pile of velvet that was just sitting on the floor, which I moved to these drawers under the velvet. Velvet, velvet, cotton, cotton. So that's cool. Feeling much better, motivated. I also found this necklace, which was cool, so I put it on. Yeah. Yeah. In order for everything to start taking shape and looking pretty, we also need to do some shopping, and we are planning to do that today. I put one thing on the wall, my calendar, so that I know what day it is. But other than that, I have a few things that were hung up in my last office that we can put up on the walls around here. But we are planning to go to the at-home store, maybe some other stores, I'm not sure. We're gonna walk around, look at the wall art, look at some other things for the house, like bar stools and, I don't know, maybe like bathroom decor, because we have more bathrooms now. So yeah, let's go shopping. For our traveling project, I will be bringing this, because I started it last night, another hat, because of course I did. On our way to a restaurant, we stopped at a garage sale. I got a recorder.
We got it for free, actually.
He gave it to us for free. It's got the belts on it. It's got the little yarn belts.
Put on my Caesar charm and he gave it for free. So
get ready. Get ready for some banger recorder songs.
At home, where we need to be. Oh my god. Like, what is this for?
Garden decor. Not intended for seating.
Oh, this is so cute.
That is nice. That is nice.
I really like this. Look at this.
My morning coffee.
What do you think?
It's cute.
Get a nice pose. Now, what would I look?
Gosh.
This is a cop already.
That's adorable.
That's a cop right there. It's got a frog too.
Oh. It's 200 bucks. Stools. I wish I would have measured the countertop. They're machine washable.
Nice.
Guest bathroom. Green. We're gonna fill this with pictures of Terry
Yes.
and Neji.
Yeah. 2 Neji, 2 Terry.
Home goods. Can you see her? There she is. Do not need a single thing in this home goods. We're back. We survived shopping. It was good. We definitely bought some things that we needed for the house, and we also saw and took photos of things that we want to get in the future, but not right now. I think that my favorite thing that we got was our little frog with a mushroom. It was so cute. I put it outside by my front steps. Look at them reading. I set up my bathroom that is literally right down the hallway. Very cute flower bath mat. We have a green soap dispenser, green striped towels. Hello. We also have this. It's kind of green, but it's got birds and flowers on it, and it was cute. And then there's these guys and this. So I now have a cute functioning bathroom. So I'm happy to have that done. We walked through all of the art aisles, but I only picked up one thing. I picked up this guy just because I thought it was really cute. I like the art style, and also it was a reasonable price. It was only $10, and everything in there was really expensive for kind of no reason. But yeah, I thought we could hang it in here somewhere. And that's about it. We also went to the grocery store and we got milk and strawberries because we were out of milk. And I got strawberries because earlier today, Caesar made chocolate covered bananas and we had extra chocolate. So I was like, hello, I need strawberries, stat. So I am planning to make myself some chocolate covered strawberries tonight because the chocolate is still out. But before we do that, I actually came home to some Happy Mail. One of these things I bought, and two of these things, I don't know what's in it. I think that they are gifts, so we're gonna open them together. Firstly, I'll show you the thing that I bought. This is also still a mystery though. This is coming from Arcane Fiberworks, which is a fantastic small business hand-dyed yarn maker. I've bought from them before. They sponsored our last trip. They sent us lots of yarn and it was awesome. And I signed up for their monthly mystery skein option thingy on their website. So this is my first month that I've received a mystery skein, and I'm excited because it's a mystery and it's gonna be awesome. This is a subscription, so I should be getting a skein every single month. This is $30 a month, by the way. Ooh, monthly mystery. I guess that is the color name. I signed up for worsted weight because that is the size of yarn that I use the most. You can choose different sizes. I think that there is like a bulky, a worsted, sock weight, something along those lines. Take a look. This is a beautiful green blend. Ooh. I will most likely be making these into hats because it is only one skein and I love knitting hats. So it's pretty much exactly what I want to do. This is 100% merino wool superwash. Gorgeous. Love supporting small businesses, especially when they make fantastic yarn. So that's awesome. Fun, fun, fun. Next, another package from a small business. This came from Birch & Cider, which is the place that I buy all of my tags from. Although I did not put in an order to them, so I don't know what's in here. I'm assuming it's tags, but new colors, new styles, who knows? Okay, it is indeed new colors. We got some fun ones, it looks like. By the way, if you're ever wondering where I get my tags from, their shop is linked in the description of all of my videos. So you can just scroll right down and find it. It says, Kelsey, thought you'd like to try out our brand new colors, XO Cassandra. So I've never had these colors before. Getting like small batches of different colors is really fun because then whenever I'm just making random hats and stuff, I can match them up to the yarn. These all look like some bright colors. Also, well, there's like an olive green in there. Let's see. There are some sky blue, a real bright neon orange, which is so fun. Here's a pretty classic taupe, tan, taupe, I don't know. It looks nice though. Very nice bright green. This one might be a favorite. A beautiful like lavender, kind of a pinky purple color. We've got a bright yellow. And lastly, like I said, a beautiful olive green. I like this one a lot. Cool. Okay, we also got screws in multiple colors that can go with each of these different tags. I'm excited. This is actually perfect because, as you know, I've been making lots of hats and I just today went through all of these boxes and I found my tags. So we can tag everything. Here we are. Here's everything that needs to be tagged as of right now. Do you see how many hats I've been cranking out? We're gonna start with our bags. This one right here, I think it could definitely benefit from this very fun bright orange tag. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's adorable. Okay. Tagged. This bag here, I don't know if any of the new colors that we got today would go with it, but I'll probably do just like a classic. I'll use one of the colors that I've got already. Let's just do a white or a really light cream. Yeah. There we go. Onto these hats. First of all, I have these two. I made these both last night. This is my double-stranded chunky knit beanie pattern. I double-stranded a basic white and the rainbow big twist color. Here's how they ended up. These could also use some very fun colors. I kind of like the green on it. Yeah, I'm gonna put the same tag on both of them so that I don't have to take multiple photos for the listing, because sometimes people are very excited about the tag color, and if it's different, then that's a problem. Okay, done. Awesome, amazing. Next, this guy. Is that good? It's really cute. The colors on this are just so subtle. It might be a little bit too much, actually. How about this guy? Holding them side by side, I think I like the lavender one better. This is like playing it safe, and this is fun. We're gonna be fun today. There we go. Next, this guy. This one definitely needs a gray. Yeah. There we go. Next, we've got this guy. It is pink, which is cute. Goes pretty well. What about the blue though? Interesting. Interesting. There is blue in the brim down here. We're gonna be fun today, right? I think I'll do blue. Why not? There you go. Now we have this guy, which is very bright. It's mainly yellow. So yellow on yellow, very yellow. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did skip my May drop today. Today's the 31st. Did not happen. Been way too busy with the house. I think that what I will do is I will just combine my May drop with my June drop, but I'll put it like mid-June, right? So we'll take the May drop that was supposed to happen today, we'll push it back to the middle of June, and then we'll also pull the June drop forward. So I'm not gonna do a double drop like mid-June plus the end of June. I'm just gonna have a meet in the middle. Yeah, and then it'll go back to normal end of the month in July. That will just be easier for me. Okay, last two hats. These are like really nice and fall feeling. I think that they could go with maybe this olive green. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. 1 and 2, and that's everything. All tagged. That was awesome. How fun. Thank you so much to Cassandra at Birch & Cider. That was incredibly kind of you. Not sponsored, by the way. None of this is sponsored. All right, well, last package I've got here is a big old box. This is coming from Spin Right. Spin Right, Spin Right. I believe that is Yarnspirations. Now, I know this is yarn. Okay, they sent me a little message and they were like, hey, do you want some yarn? And I was like, yeah, of course. yeah, of course. So they did send me this box. Don't know what's in it, and we're gonna find out together. Ooh. Ooh. I think this is new stuff. Ooh. Ooh. We have Karen Simply Me. It's a bulky 5. I like that. I like that. It is 62% acrylic, 20% nylon, 18% wool. This is a 7-ounce skein, 246 yards. It's got a free pattern for a little wrap shawl. This is the color Aran. It feels really nice and soft. I have seen this online, right? I'm pretty sure it's brand new. But you know what I was most interested about whenever I saw it? I was really wanting to compare it to Color Made Easy, which is a yarn that got discontinued a while ago, and I love that yarn. I still have some because I've been holding on to it ever since I heard that it was gonna be discontinued, like literally years ago. Anyway, because I was like, ooh, it looks nice, and it's a bulky 5, okay, just like the other one. I'll pull it out and we can do a little bit of comparison, but there's 2 more of the Aran color. Nice eggshell And in the package, there's 4 others. This is a nice palette here. We have Dusted Lilac, Ruby, Pretty in Pink, Moonstone. That's beautiful. Okay, before we move on from this, I am gonna grab a Color Made Easy and compare. Color Made Easy was from Lion Brand, but it was 100% acrylic, and this one is acrylic, nylon, and wool. But this is a bulky 5, and I loved it so much for making hats. This looks like a nice comparison, but I wouldn't call it a dupe, you know? They're similar. They're spun kind of the same, if you can see it. This one is just like a little bit thinner, I think. It's a little bit less squish factor, but still really good. It looks really good. It feels really good. Obviously, I haven't used it yet. I was slightly skeptical about this yarn because it's called Caron Simply Me. And if you know me, my least favorite yarn out of pretty much all the yarns is Caron Simply Soft. That's just because I'm not a fan of the shine. I don't really like how slippery it is, and I was worried that because this had Simply in the title, Simply Me, it's very close to Simply Soft, that it would be similar to Simply Soft, but it is not. Can confirm it's not the same. It doesn't have the shiny factor, although I mean it's a little bit shiny, but in a nice way, not in a Caron Simply Soft way. And honestly, I'm quite excited to use this. These 4 colors together, they would make a beautiful scarf. Plus the Aran color that we have 3 of those. These feel like nice and like hefty. Okay, awesome. There's more yarn in the box though. Bernat Cotton Terry. It's terry cloth towels. It's a worsted weight, 47% cotton, 32% acrylic, and 21% nylon. This is a 4.2 ounce skein. This color is called Fresh Mint. This is called French Twill. This one is Pale Peach. This one is called Chambray. Chambray. And lastly, they sent 3 of this color, which is just called Cotton. So as you can see, it's a terry yarn, something that you would typically use to make towels, washcloths, stuff like that. Although on the cover, they've got a girl like wearing a little mesh vest thingy, which is not bad. Maybe you can make a beach cover up with this. That might be fun. It's a lot softer than other terry yarns I've felt. Honestly, a beach cover up sounds like a good idea, and I should probably hang on to that because this is probably not a yarn that I would use very often. I probably wouldn't buy this again, or I mean, I didn't buy it in the first place actually, but I probably would not buy this if I saw it at the store. I'd be like, oh, interesting. But I wouldn't buy it unless I had a specific project in mind for it. Like, you know, if I was going to the store and being like, I want to make some washcloths, I would buy this yarn. But I don't make washcloths very often. Unlike the Caron Simply Me, I probably would pick that up at the store just willy-nilly, because I tend to do that. It's cool though. Cool. And that's all. That was everything in the box. That was all of our happy mail / mystery mail. I have been holding on to the yarn box and the tag box for a while, just because the move and everything, I didn't have time to open them, but we had some time today. And it just happened to line up with my monthly mystery yarn, so I was like, I'm gonna open all these together. I think it'll be fun. Now, you know what? Why don't we hang up some wall art, get some color in here, and then pick a project to work on for the rest of my night tonight. Alright, here's the look for now. Over here I have these 2 things. They are like a pin display board. Here's all the pins I've got so far. On this wall, it's a start. I made this macrame thingy at some point a couple years ago. This was my first cross-stitching project, a little cat. This is some album art that was sent to me in my P.O. box. We have my silver play button. This that we just bought at the home store. Got my calendar with my friends on it. Aiden and Max, and that's me. And then there's that. I made that also a couple years ago at some point. It's just stitching on canvas. And I traced that, did not draw it, so. There we go. Not the best, most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, but it's a start and it's better than nothing. Okay, we went shopping, we got new yarn, we hung up some pictures, and now I'm gonna go make myself some chocolate covered strawberries because I literally forgot about that until I just walked into my living room and saw them on the counter. See you later. Hello guys, welcome to today. I'm still working on this hat. Should be getting close. The goal is to use up the rest of this skein, so that will be happening. My plans for today are, I think, pretty short. I did a lot yesterday. I spent most of my morning today editing, doing computer work. I had my chocolate covered strawberries for breakfast and they were really good. So I've just started the crafting portion of the workday, basically. I like to finish this hat, and then after that I should probably get back to working on the hexagon cardigans that I have around here, and so that's my plan.
Yeah. Or thought to be like, let me think about this. How can I communicate this? How can I be responsible for my wife in this time when this is like really messy?
Your feelings, love, it's that can be a roller coaster for people.
Yeah.
But respect is a choice, and he made a lot of choices here that were very disrespectful. I had been giving him was his world. We were hugging and crying for a while. In the mood by making lunch, and it was really nice. He's a wonderful cook.
By making lotion.
All right, friends, I finished our hat. It used up the entire skein, so that is perfect. It also was enough to make a full-length hat plus the folded brim. Love that for me. Like I had mentioned, I'm gonna be spending the rest of my night just working on this guy right here, making the size extra large. After that, I only have to make a large and, you know, write the entire pattern, but that's nothing. It's fine. It's fine. No, but seriously, it'll take a while, so be patient. We did some good things in this vlog. I am definitely feeling more at home in this office after clearing most of the floor and hanging some stuff on the walls. Getting back into the swing of things after a big move has been a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. But also, I've only ever moved between apartments and never purchased an entire house. So the experience is different. Hopefully soon I will have a drop date decided for mid-June, and hopefully by the time the drop gets here I'm gonna be all ready and prepared and it's going to go great. It's gonna have lots of beanies in it because right now I'm just in perpetual beanie mode. It's just so easy, and it's just so conveniently using up all of these half skeins that I just have that are not fitting on my shelves, and it's getting them off my floor, and it's also making product, and it's making me feel good. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. So I guess we will end this vlog with the fact that the drop date is still to be determined. I'm still working on this pattern very slowly, but it'll happen. And I got stuff on my walls, so you guys aren't looking at just like a boring white background. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thanks for just being around and being supportive in the comments. You rock. Thank you for giving me some much needed breaks. And yeah, that's all. So hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye.